Latin. A very old... It's an older language. I don't know anything about Latin or Pig Latin. I didn't know pigs spoke Latin or had their own dialect, but... Sawdust City begs the question. How do you say monkey in Latin? Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, for another Brewski review. And today the beer I have for you again is by the Sawdust City Brewing Company. I'm going through all the beers that I picked up a little while ago from the brewery. So bear with me in the Sawdust City sort of repetition, because it's a fun time, and hey, when you're at a brewery they don't when you go to a brewery that you don't get too often, you want to pick them all up. So today we have, how do you say monkey in Latin? Double IPA. Two types of doubles. Double D-U-B-B-E-L and then double, traditionally spelled D-O-U-B-L-E. IPA. Double IPA. Sounds like a Timmy's sort of branding if they made beer. 7.5% alcohol by volume. 28 IBUs. Interesting. Microbrasserie Charlevoix. Maybe it's a collab beer? Possibly? Cool. 7.5, 28 IBUs. Oh, wow. Let's see what this bad boy he has to offer. I didn't even show you the can. I'm sorry. I'm going to try not to spill it. That's what we have in the front. Very, out of all the cans, the most interesting, most colorful can. Very, very nice. Let's pour it up in my Sawdust City pint glass. Because matchy. Woo. Oh, wow. Okay. Hi. That's a color I wasn't expecting. I mean, I didn't really know what I was going to expect. That's a double IPA. So, I'm going to guess, without reading anything about the beer, just going based off the style, is a double IPA. Double, the first double, D-U-B-B-L-E or E-L-E-L, I'm assuming is like a Belgian double. And then, well, double IPA, double the hops, all the fun, more alcohol, all that fun stuff. So it's two different styles, again, coming together in what I would think so far. I'm assuming. But again, assuming makes an ass out of you and me. So, that's okay. Looking at the beer. Beautiful brown ruby color. Nice just off-white head on top. Not too much of a head. Not super hazy. You can see a bit through it. Not too bad. But the color on that is absolutely magnificent. Orangey, ruby, brown. Like a deep amber. Let's have a smell. Pine, grapefruit, caramel, toffee, citrusy, orange peel. What else is in there? There's something, butterscotch, white grape. Wow, that is interesting. I'm a little nervous, to be honest, because when I think about Belgian doubles and then a double IPA coming together, those are two big differences. You got a lot more darker fruit notes in a double, and then you got a lot of hoppiness in a double IPA. But it's only 28 IBUs. Without further ado, let's have a sip. Okay. That is a clash of titans. That is a clash of titans for sure. One, because in the beginning, you do taste a lot of like Belgian double beer in the profile, but then you get your piney malt, or your piney grapefruit hoppiness as well. Sort of clashing. And then what it finishes is a beautiful bitterness from the IPA side of things, but also a bitter sweetness, dark fruit note of a Belgian double. There's a lot going on. Two big styles coming together can be tricky, in my opinion. I think it would be tricky. They're both very big styles. And having them both come together, ooh, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this beer just about yet. But we gotta do what we gotta do, guys. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. White grape, plums, raisins, but at the same time, piney, grapefruity, citrusy. Then you get a little bit of caramel malt going in there, a little bit of butterscotch, a little bit of toffee, rounding everything out quite nicely. But it's an awkward style. It's not bad. It's awkward for me. Because both styles, like I said, doubles and double IPAs are completely different flavors. They're like complete opposite in my opinion. Because on one hand, you got more like deeper fruit notes. You know, a little bit of white grape, something a bit more, in a sense, just bolder, richer, deeper, darker flavors, moving into something like a double IPA where they're crisper, they're hoppier, they're brighter, they're sharper flavors. It's like dull and sharp coming together. Kind of what's going on. Interesting stuff. 7.5. Bit more of a slow sipper, but for review purposes, not going to sip slow. It's crisp, yet heavy. Nice moderate to heavy mouthfeel. Same with the body. It's weird. It's like a car crash. It's like the other beer that I did a while ago. I forget which one it was. It was, again, two styles coming together. This is just not the pretty car crash. This is kind of a, it's not a mess. It's just, it's weird. Let's read the can. Sawdust City Brewing Company, how do I say monkey in Latin? Double IPA, 7.5% ABV, 28 IBUs. Original gravity, 15 degrees Plato. And final gravity, 1.5 degrees Plato. SRM of 12. Ingredients: water, Pilsner, wheat, Cara Roma, Cara Munich, 2 malt, Mosaic, Nelson, Sauvignon, Galaxy hop, Belgian style yeast ale, clear Belgian candy syrup, and sugar. Nice. On the bottom, for a brewed on date, packaged May 23rd, 2019. That's also the 6 of clubs in the Sawdust City sort of card thing that they got going on for when they release beer. 52 cards in a deck, 52 weeks in a year. You're getting a beer every week. Very, very interesting. Let's move over to the website after a sip. SawdustCityBrewing.com. You go over to the beer section, you scroll down, you find the little cards, and you find the little picture of the monkey, and you hit that and you go to, how do I say monkey in Latin? Double IPA. Description reads, brewed with our friends at Microbrasserie Charlevoix, this beer shines with the malt body of a double, yet is fermented low like a brute IPA. It's dry hopped big time. Think American double IPA on the backbone of a subtle Belgian yeast strain. Admittedly, you probably haven't had anything quite like it, and no, I haven't. But this one has something for everyone. It is irresponsibly hopped with an insane amount of Mosaic, Nelson Sauvignon, and Galaxy hops. How do you say a monkey in Latin? Is a mind-melting blend of hops and malt. It brims with aromas of berries, grapes, and stone fruit while remaining super dry and easy to enjoy. Get it while it lasts. Again, Sawdust City has your list of ingredients and information, all the same from the website that you find on the can. You also do have Sam's Take again, and also an additional video played off of YouTube called Brewers Playing Video Games featuring Microbrasserie Charlevoix. You can see Sam's Take and the video down in the description box below. This is a weird beer. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, it's weird because when they get into the description, they go almost like 3 styles, because I say fermented low like a brute IPA, which is a totally separate subcategory of IPAs. But you're dry hopped big, think American double. So, but also a Belgian double. It's a trip. It's a journey. It's a taste buds roller coaster. That's crazy. And yeah, it's a beer. It's a big beer with intense flavors. Flavors, in my opinion, that are totally opposite and don't really fit well together. But it is unique. And uniqueness can go a long way. I think it's very difficult to take 2 huge styles like this and put them together, in my opinion. It is just, wow. It's like a fight between Belgian double and double IPA. The double IPA is definitely winning because of the intense hoppiness of it. But the Belgian double definitely sits there more in the background and sort of just makes everything a bit more bolder and richer and deeper in flavor. Moving over to not Untapped, but if you want to pick up How Do You Say Monkey in Latin double IPA off the website or at the brewery, which is up north, that's up in the ceiling, not really above me, but you know what I'm saying. $4.20, $4.20, blaze it motherfucker. You can go grab yourself a beer for $4.20. Yeah, not a bad price. I mean, it's a little bit more expensive, but you are getting a bigger, more vast and just interesting beer. You can also get it in a 4-pack for $15.93, or if you really like it, you can get a whole case of it, 24 for $90.27. Holy shit, that's a lot of money for 24 beers. But if you really love it, could be worth it to you. Not to me. I'll pick up the single can. It's not my favorite thing in the world. Happy I tried it. But if you love it, 24 cases are available for $90 and change. Finally, we're going to move over to Untapped after one more sip. Untapped. How do you say monkey in Latin? Was given a 3.56 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 615 ratings. One thing to note on Untapped, they're showing it coming in at 6.8% ABV and 60 IBUs. Maybe in a previous version it was at that rating. As of the can that I'm drinking now, it's 7.5 and 28 IBUs. Again, the 28 IBUs, I don't buy that. It's a bit more bitter than 28. 28 isn't that bitter at all. I would say this, maybe sitting closer to 40 to 50 IBUs in my humble opinion. Again, I'm not sure exactly how they figure out IBUs. Once they go to school, maybe learn a thing or two professionally, then I'll have a better explanation on that. But as far as I know right now, this does not taste like 28 IBUs. But hey, go grab yourself a pint, see, and let me know what you think of the IBUs instead. I guess it is time for that final sip and getting to ratings. There's not much beer in my glass. The timer's going. We got to do this right now. So cheers, everybody, on the final sip. Let's get right to ratings. Let's wrap this thing up, shall we? How do you say monkey in Latin? I have no idea. This beer has taught me no Latin at all. But it has taught me one thing. A Belgian double and a double IPA do not go well together. It's an interesting beer, but for me, I don't thoroughly enjoy it. I'm not grossed out about it. I don't want to drain pour it, but would I buy this again? Definitely not. Not my thing. It's a good attempt. Maybe some people really enjoy this sort of hybrid style of flavor, this collaboration of 2 different styles coming together. But for me, not so much. That's why How Do You Say Monkey in Latin gets a solid 6 out of 10 for me. It's just not my thing. Two amazing styles on their own, but together, for my palate, I'm sorry, Sawdust, not my thing, but absolutely still a great, great beer. It's just not for me. As for presentation, by far out of all the cans that I picked up from Sawdust City, this has got to be the most entertaining looking. Look at all the colors, all the graphics, and you got some monkeys right there. You got some monkeys chilling, reading. That's what I like to do. I like to chill and read. Maybe have a beer or two while I do it. It's a good time. Also, the information is bang on again. IBUs, ABV, sorry, no description. That's on the website. It's on the website. Makes up for it. But you got your OG, FG, SRM, brewed on date on the bottom. That's perfect. Website makes up for the lack of description from the can right there. Also the ingredients, adding the malts, hops, and yeast. Detailed list. I love that as well. That's absolutely perfect. Presentation, just because it is the most vibrant and most colorful and most, I guess, cool looking, whatchamacallit, presentation. Yeah, presentation. Sorry, my brain's not working apparently. Usually doesn't at times like this. But yes, definitely deserves a solid 9.5 out of 10. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video, or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that would greatly appreciate it as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. A double IPA is something you'd get from Timmy's if they made beer, so we're gonna pour it up and it kinda looks like a coffee-ish.